Anyways, in Negula, read the Malchus of Purim. And the whole story of Purim, we see any with the alignment what just happened now. That 13 Adar, was a year after the decree, and the decree was rescinded. It's actually interesting to see the Malchut. They call them out. The king says, and this is the way it is. The king wants, and this is the way it is. We know many things in the Megillah. When it says the king is talking about Kucha Bichupat Small. Esther, Keshe, the king, many times Esther's, asking the Kucha Bichupat Small. Only Hashem Bat Small can do anything. Chulu. And we see the original decree wasn't able to be rescinded because the king chotems, and this is the way it needs to be. So what do? They had to do a new decree that allowed Am Yisrael to defend themselves. The Rebbe talks. This wasn't Sivan, but the whole inyan Vayikblu Hayihudim. The whole inyan was that through this whole period of time of Agmon Nefesh and he's sitting in Chulu. The Rebbe says, no, Adarab, they were sitting in Simcha. He says Simcha because the Vayikblu Hayihudim, they were proud Jews. And because they were proud Jews, they had Ein Sof Simcha, Chulu. Rebbe says, they could have been sitting in fear, and this is that they're coming after us, Chulu. But they sat in Simcha, Chulu. Proud Jews, Vayikblu Hayihudim, to be proud Jews, and not to be scared to be a Jew, and to be a proud Jew, with the tzitzis outside, and the line of the beard. I story from Brooklyn, when one time somebody came to mug me, he's like, "Yo, Coops, you got a dime? You got a quarter?" No, I got 50. He's like. So he says, what those drinks hanging out from your side, Schwitzer? I said, that's my fucking tzitzis, man. He's like, ooh, and you have yourself a nice day. And rolling out the red carpet. He said, don't worry, nobody's touching you today. Because you're a proud Jew. Just like what the Rebbe says, If only we listened to what the Rebbe says, If only we understood the Sichot and Maimarim properly, chulu. So the Jews, Vayikblu Hayihudim, they were proud Jews. And because they were proud Jews, they had Ein Sof Simcha, and nobody touched them, chulu. And so this was actually Kiblu Alem, Bahar Sinai, this is Ein Sof love. So they went, and they throughout history chose to be this way, and this way, but over here, chose to be proud Jews, chulu. And the Inyan, the Rebbe talks about, that the Inyan is only after a year later. So we see the king said, okay, now you have the right to defend yourself. And there's a year later, in Adar Shloshes and Shushan 14, Shushan, Ostin Shushan Abira, chulu. As it says afterwards, give them another day, and they destroyed more enemies. We see the alignment this year, how first we see where the Brit, trumpet took out some evil in one place, and we see that there's a big strike right on Purim, right after Purim, whatever, around the same time. It's a big strike against Israel's enemies, Am Yisrael's enemies. The only 13 Adar they took upon it, they came and they they destroyed the enemies of Am Yisrael. The whole inyan is that, that Kodesh Baruch Hu already gave the Geula a year earlier. The second you were sinning, said you have the right to defend yourself, and go defend yourself, chulu. It's the same thing the Rebbe said back then. And Adar Abba now, and we see it happening now, we see it happening before Mamash now. Adar Abba now, it's on for us. Kodesh Baruch Hu already gave the Geula, already sure, put the Beis HaMikdash in place, already the Beis HaMikdash is here, Melech HaMashiach is here, everything is already here. The only thing is for us to actually take the Geula, just like back then they They did what they needed to do, so it's first the only thing that's left is for us to do what we need to do and actually take the Gula in our hands and take the Gula and make everything b'pol mamash, to actually put the base of Mikdash in place. Do everything we need to do. Like I was already stating my previously, the world already wants it. Have this hashpah. Talk to the leaders of the world. They already want. Everybody wants its peace. Everybody wants its calm. Everybody the Gula means. And the only thing that's going to bring peace is the base of Mikdash Hashishi, Kohanim Leviim Shirim. This brings Ein Sof brachot. Everything's we're talking about in the state. They're talking about the mineral deals and talking about minerals in order to make peace with the whole war that's happening in Russia and Ukraine. Minerals. The minerals. I was watching a rabbi and they're talking that the minerals have. They give you all they power everything today. So they're talking the minerals, the betachas. Everybody, everything's about brachot and peace and prosperity. And nothing's going to bring more prosperity to anybody. It's the same thing to make America great again. How do you make America great again? Putting the base of Mikdash Shlishi in place. This makes America great again. It makes everybody great again because it brings Ein Sof brachot. It's Ein Sof brachot to every single last one of us, and this is the inyan to all nations, all people to come to serve Hashem Yisparach together in peace and love and harmony and Yira Shalem and Yerushalayim and those in for Shtayz and Zoshen and the Gula. May God bless. Also come to serve Hashem Yisparach Shotepul B'Beis Hamikdash Kohanim Leviim Shirim B'Smachas Davar Kabbanis Katoris Bikurim Lachampanim Menoira Kohanim Yisrael B'Beis Hamikdash peace and love and peace. Queen's extension, Queen. May God bless. Amen. God bless me with a soft heart, of the Ein of love to Hashem's children, Am Yisrael, Ein of love to Kuchabrich, reciprocate Hashem's love, and Baruch atah Adonai Mecholom, Boire Priyagofen. Master, baby. May God bless and never gives my gulaschem. Mashiach here now. May God bless him, man.